Danielle Campbell stared out her window as rain pelted the glass. The sky was the color of an old fuzzy sock. The city outside looked dipped in gray paint. Danielle sighed, feeling the rainy day blahs. She'd read, watched movies, even tried to teach her cat to juggle. Nothing worked. Danielle traced a sad face on the foggy window, wishing for a fast-forward button to skip to a sunny day. But maybe, just maybe, she could find a way to change her day. Danielle sat up, a tiny spark of curiosity flickering. Danielle looked closer at the city outside. Danielle looked closer at the city outside. Danielle looked closer at the city outside. The streets were shiny, black mirrors reflecting city lights. Red traffic lights glowed like cherries, green like emeralds, yellow like butterscotch. Cars streaked color across the wet roads, painting the city in motion. The rain made everything look clean and new. Leaves sparkled with droplets. Brick buildings looked rich and dark. Even the sidewalks shone. Danielle realized the city wasn't just gray, it was 100 shades, all sparkling. The sounds had changed too. The usual city roar was gone, replaced by the pitter-patter of rain, the splash of cars, the gurgle of drains. It was a city symphony, played by the rain. Danielle breathed in the fresh, earthy smell. The air felt soft, just right. She took a deep breath, smelling the rain. The city wasn't grumpy, it was alive and shimmering. It was a secret, magical place that only appeared when it rained. Danielle pressed her hand to the window, feeling a new sense of wonder. Maybe the rain was an invitation, not a punishment. The city was waiting for her to explore. Danielle looked at her couch, then at the shimmering world outside. An idea bubbled up. What if she went out? What if she had a rainy day adventure? Her mom always said, "There's no such thing as bad weather, only the wrong clothes." Danielle grinned. She had the right clothes. She pulled on her bright yellow raincoat and shiny red boots. She was ready for anything. No more moping. She marched to the door, grabbing her polka dot umbrella. In the mirror, she looked like a superhero. Danielle Campbell, fearless rain explorer. Patches the cat blinked at her from the couch, unimpressed. Danielle patted his head. "Don't worry, I'll be back with stories." She opened the door, greeted by a cool, misty breeze. The rain sounded different now, like adventure calling her name. Her boots squeaked on the tile as she headed for the stairs. The sound of rain grew louder, inviting. Danielle pushed open the building's door. The rainy city was right there, waiting. She took a deep breath, feeling excitement fizz inside her. This was her chance to turn a gray day into something amazing. She stepped outside, feet first, into the adventure. The world felt new, full of possibility. Danielle smiled, ready to see what the rain would bring. She twirled her umbrella, feeling bold. The city was hers to explore. Rain or shine, today would be different. Danielle took her first step into the puddles. Danielle found the biggest puddle and jumped right in. Splash! She giggled, stomping through puddles, her red boots making music. She felt like a superhero, her power giant splashes. Down the street, she spotted an old man under a shop awning, shielding his newspaper. Danielle offered her umbrella with a smile. The man, Mr. Henderson, smiled back, calling her coat a pocket full of sunshine. They walked together to the corner, chatting about pastries and rainy days. After saying goodbye, Danielle heard a tiny yelp. Under a park bench, a shivering puppy with big brown eyes looked up at her. She knelt, speaking softly, letting the puppy sniff her hand. Its tag read, Barnaby, and had a phone number. Danielle called the number. A relieved owner answered. She tucked Barnaby inside her raincoat, warming him up. The puppy licked her chin, snuggling close. Danielle felt a happy warmth spread through her chest. She was on a puppy rescue mission. The rain didn't ruin her day. It made her a hero. With Barnaby safe, Danielle continued her adventure. She realized the city was full of surprises, even in the rain. Every puddle, every person, every moment was a new story. Danielle grinned, feeling braver than ever. Rainy days weren't boring, they were full of magic. She marched on, her secret sidekick tucked in her coat. As Danielle walked Barnaby home, the rain turned into a downpour. The city became a symphony, drumming on bus stops, clanging on trash can lids, dripping from gutters. Danielle tapped her boots in time, Barnaby wiggling in her coat. She passed a cafe, warm light spilling onto the sidewalk, people inside laughing over hot chocolate. Jazz music mixed with the rain, the saxophone chatting with thunder. Danielle twirled and splashed, waving to a woman inside. Down the block, construction workers laughed as water whooshed off a tarp. One waved at Danielle, sharing the fun. The city wasn't grumpy, it was playful. When she reached Barnaby's building, his owner rushed out, hugging Danielle and calling her a rainy day angel. She handed Danielle 2 warm, gooey chocolate chip cookies as thanks. Danielle held the cookies, feeling wonderful, She'd made a friend, rescued a puppy, danced in the rain, and now had cookies. This was the best rainy day ever. Danielle smiled, grateful for every drop. Walking home, Danielle bit into a warm cookie. The rain was now a gentle drizzle, the city peaceful. She saw her reflection, a girl in a yellow coat, red boots, smiling wide. The day had started gray, but turned wonderful. Danielle realized fun wasn't about the weather. It was a choice. She could have stayed bored, but she chose adventure. Rainy days held their own magic. The best things today happened because of the rain. She'd shared her umbrella, rescued Barnaby, danced in a rain symphony. The rain hadn't ruined her day, it made it. It washed the world clean, revealed hidden magic, and brought people together. Back in her apartment, Danielle felt warm and happy. She was a hero, an adventurer, a friend. She set her coat and boots by the door, ready for the next rainy day. A gray sky didn't mean a gray day. Sometimes you had to make your own sunshine. All it took was a yellow raincoat, red boots, and the courage to play in the rain. Danielle smiled, already looking forward to the next adventure.